Have you ever asked yourself what causes mental health issues? Have you ever asked yourself what are some solutions to mental health issues? Have you ever asked yourself what might happen if you don't find solutions to mental health issues? Hi, my name is Fresh Time, and by the end of this presentation, hopefully those questions will be answered for you. This presentation is based on CTE. All my life, I played football, mostly since the sixth grade. I played running back. And if you didn't know, a running back position causes a lot of trauma to the head. And that happened to me in the eighth grade. And now I suffer from seizures. Eventually, that led me to discover CTE. What is CTE? Today, our points will be asked, what is CTE? Who is affected by it? And what are some solutions to it? Now, it is important for the audience to know about CTE because if they don't, then their life can lead down a tragic road. My first point is, what is CTE? CTE is a neurodegenerative disease caused by repetitive head trauma. If you notice in contact sports like boxing and football, there's repeated blows to the head. Symptoms of CTE include memory loss, depression, impulsive behavior, and anger. A case study done on football at all levels, including high school, college, and NFL, discovered that 88% of the brains that was studied have CTE. Now this is a big problem because if that many number of people have CTE, then a lot of people lives are at stake and can be ruined. My next point is, what are the demographics? A case study done on the demographics of CTE includes that it happens in all contact sports. Contact sports like football, boxing, hockey, including military vets. Staggering numbers indicated that former boxers resulted in 69 former boxers had 69 cases of CTE. Former football players had 63 cases of CTE. Former hockey players had 5 cases. And lastly, in the study that was done, former military vets have 6 cases. Now, with that being said, that's a lot too. And now you know CTE can range from football to fighting into hockey into even a non-contact sport or profession like military. Now there are 3 steps to this solution to help minimize CTE. Step 1 is to add protective headgear to all contact sports that don't have headgear, like boxing. Some boxing, like amateur wrestlers, have headgear, but professional doesn't. For this reason, I don't know why, it doesn't make sense to me. The next step is to reduce all contact sports to non-contact. Now, even though boxing, you have to have contact no matter what, because you have to hear your opponent. This is why, in the first step, I had added protective headgear. With sports like football and rugby, they can be reduced to flag football, because I played flag football when I was in elementary school. The third step is, if none of those first two steps work, then it's to ban all contact sports. Because in the end, there's no way you can't not. There's no way you can't stop bodies from colliding into each other because the name of the game is based off contact. If CTE isn't stopped, it can result into dangerous tragedies. Tragedies like suicide, homicide, and domestic abuse. A study done on former football players stated that more football players than you can think of have killed themselves. Evidence of this is Mike Wilster and a former NFL player wife witnessed her husband kill herself. Her name is Zara Hairston. Secondly, homicide. Homicide is because people can kill other people because of impulsive behavior. I'm sure you've heard of the Netflix series based on Aaron Hernandez. He made bad decisions throughout the Netflix series, which led him to jail and to where he hung himself. Based off my count, I think he killed 3 people in the documented Netflix series. And lastly, domestic abuse. Even though you don't have to have the head trauma for people to witness domestic abuse, but even with head trauma, that adds on to the possibility of you witnessing domestic abuse to your loved ones. And nobody wants that. This summary is CTE is a problem dismissed by owners of leagues based because they want money. Dr. Bernard Omalu, a movie came out on him where he identified CTE and Mike Wilson, but the NFL tried to shut him down because of gains of money. Secondly, we need a solution to clear it all up. And the solution is those 3 steps I stated in my previous slide. One solution is to add protective headgear. Secondly, is to reduce some contact sports to non-contact. The third step is to ban all contact sports because at the end of the day, bodies are going to collide no matter what. And thank you. That's the end of my presentation.